পৃষ্ঠা পৃষ্ঠা 354 continued. Miscellaneous reports. 1. Write a report on the annual sports of your school to be published in the school magazine. Points: date, decoration, events, excitement, prize giving. Annual sports event celebrated. Students, teachers and non-teaching staff of Kanailal Vidyamandir celebrated the annual sports meet with tremendous enthusiasm today at the quote, Kuthir Mart unquote, ground. Mr. Shishir Ghosh, a renowned player of the Indian football team of yesteryears, was the chief guest for the occasion. The event started at 10:30 a.m. The national flag and the school flag were hoisted by the secretary of the managing committee and the headmaster of the institution, respectively. The solemn oath for the event was taken by Deb Tonu Sengupta, a student of the school who had won a medallion in the inter-district school sports. The running events comprised 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meter, 800 meter, 1500 meter and 4 into 100 meter relay. The jump events included the long jump, high jump and triple jump. The throwing events were discus, shot put and javelin throws. The competitors tried hard to excel in the events. The motto CTS, LTS, Fortius, within bracket quicker, higher, stronger, seemed to be, along with the motto of fair play, pursued sincerely by the contestants. The position holders were felicitated at the victory stand by different dignitaries. The last event, quote, Go as you like, unquote, was an attractive one. Promothesh Sen, a student of Class 5, posed as the mascot of the World Cup Football 2024 and was adjudged the winner. Finally, prizes were distributed and the event came to an end around 3 p.m. Bracket started by Arun Kumar Bishwas, sports captain, Class 11, bracket closed. Word notes: excel কৃতিত্বের পরিচয় দেওয়া, ফেলিসিটেটেড সংবর্ধনা দেওয়া হয়েছিল, ডিগনিটারিজ গণ্যমান্য ব্যক্তিরা, কন্টেস্ট্যান্টস প্রতিযোগী, অ্যাডজাজড মনোনীত। Number 2. Write a report on the publication of a wall magazine in your school. Mention your plans and preparations. Points: date, name, the items, preparations, teachers who helped, appreciation. Oyon published, appreciation follows. The English wall magazine Oyon of Binodini Balika Vidyalaya was published on 2nd January and the effort received much appreciation from students and teachers. The plan of publishing the magazine was approved by the school authority and an editorial board of 3 teachers and 12 students was formed to take this enterprise to success. The theme of this wall magazine was, quote, Communal Harmony and the Festivals of Bengal, unquote. The editorial board put up a strenuous effort to invite poems, essays, pictures and short stories from the students on the theme and to select the best ones and edit them thereafter. Minor additions and alterations were made by the board, which indeed helped the magazine to attain excellence. The English teacher, Mrs. Bornali Sen, was extremely enthusiastic in this regard. পৃষ্ঠা 355। The response from students was inspiring. Students with legible handwriting were selected to make the final copy. Sri Toma Gupta and Sri Porna Roy, both students of Class 12, who are noted for their drawing and decorative faculties, were given the charge of beautifying the magazine with pictures and collages. Finally, the magazine was put up on the wall on 2nd January by the school authority. The headmistress of the institution lauded the effort and hoped that the magazine would be published every year as it offers the students a platform to show their creativity and talent. Bracket started by Amita Chakraborty, student editor, Class 11, bracket closed. Word notes: lauded প্রশংসা করলেন, inspiring উৎসাহিত করে এমন, strenuous উৎসাহী, alterations বিকল্প, creativity সৃষ্টিশীলতা। 3. You have been on a visit to a book fair from your school. Write a report based on the following points. Place, duration, arrangement of stalls, variety of books, special theme, crowd. 14th Chandanagar Book Fair ends. The 14th Chandanagar Book Fair that began on December 20th ended today after continuing for 10 days. The book fair was visited by almost 60,000 people. Among them were 200 students from Sarojini Balika Vidya Mandir. 5 teachers escorted us on December 29th, 2024 to the fair. The book fair was organized by the Chandanagar Ispat Sangho in collaboration with the Chandanagar Municipal Corporation at the Kutir Mart. The fair remained open from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day. 50 stalls were arranged and important publication houses like Anando Publishers, Standard Literature, Dej Publication House, Dev Sahitya Kutir, Ajkal, Patro Bharati set up their stalls in the book fair. The organizers of the fair also displayed a special stall on, quote, France and the French language, unquote. Cultural programs and competitions were organized every day to enthuse young participants and to attract people. The mayor of the Chandanagar Municipal Corporation, Mr. Ram Chakraborty, expressed his happiness at the success of the book fair. Moreover, he informed that some publication houses of international repute will come next year. He also thanked the local people and the volunteers for their cooperation. The fair ended with a rich tribute paid to 2 unsung patriots, Durgadas Sheth and Tinkori Mukhopadhyay. We students came away much enriched by our experience at the fair. Bracket started by Papai Odhikari, student editor, Class 11, bracket closed. Word notes: participants, অংশগ্রহণকারী, repute, খ্যাতি সম্পন্ন, cooperation, সহযোগিতা. Number 4. Write a report on the Independence Day celebration in your school this year. You may use the following points. Venue, date, time, participants, guests, program. Independence Day celebrated at Chinsura Deshbandhu Memorial High School. Chinsura Deshbandhu Memorial High School observed the 66th Independence Day with dignity and reverence. The school students, dressed in school uniform, were present in the school premises at 8 a.m. In the presence of a gleeful gathering, the national flag was hoisted by the headmaster of the school, Mr. Bijon Kanti Sarkar. Then a solemn speech was given by the headmaster in which he paid homage to the brave martyrs of the country. The president of the managing committee of the school, Mr. Prashanto Mukhopadhyay, discussed in brief the significance of Independence Day. The program was followed by a blood donation camp where 95 local people donated blood. This program was held in collaboration with the Red Ribbon Club. Sweets were then distributed among the students. In the evening, a cultural function was held at the school auditorium. Mr. Bijoy Krishna Bonik, the chemistry teacher, sang many patriotic songs to inspire the students present. The program ended with the national anthem being sung. The day-long program left an indelible impression on the minds of the students and local people. By Shudhin Das, Cultural Secretary, Class 11. Word notes: gleeful, anondomukhar; indelible, অমোচনীয়; dignity, সম্মান; reverence, শ্রদ্ধা; impression, প্রভাব, ছাপ; homage, শ্রদ্ধা; observe, পালন করা. Number 5. Write a report on the celebration of Durga Puja by your local club. Points: venue, pandal, events, prizes. Durga Puja celebrated with pomp and splendor at Rattola Sarbojonin. The 5-day Durga Puja was celebrated with great enthusiasm and fanfare by the Rattola Sarbojonin Durgotsav Committee of the Hooghly district from October 2 to 6, 2023. This was the Golden Jubilee celebration year for the Rattola Sarbodoy Club. The organizers chose to construct the pandal on the theme of the lifestyle of the suburbs. The pandal was made of bamboo, weeds, grass, and straw. It was a piece of art. It reflected the beauty of a natural habitat in the world of artificiality. The inauguration of the puja was done by the popular actress Shubhasree. On an average, almost 10,000 people visited the pandal every day. The pandal and the idol won a number of prizes in different categories, but it was a welcome gesture on part of the organizers to spend a share of their budget on welfare activities. Books were distributed among the poor but meritorious students, and a health checkup camp was organized for the poor people of the locality. পৃষ্ঠা 356. Mr. Montu Das, the secretary of the organizing committee, informed that they are aware of their social responsibilities and would carry on their voluntary works all through the year as a part of their Golden Jubilee celebration. By Shumantro Sannal, Secretary, Rattola Sarbodoy Club. Word notes: habitat, বাসস্থান; gesture, ইঙ্গিত; inauguration, উদ্বোধন; reflect, প্রতিফলিত করে; aware, অবগত হওয়া. Number 6. There was a, quote, tree plantation program, unquote, held in your school. Write an event report on this. HS Model Question 2024, wbchse. Tree plantation program. AV Institution of Kolkata had organized a tree plantation program on 5th June 2020 in the school premises. All the teachers, students, and guardians participated in the rally, which started at 7 a.m. in the morning. Students carried posters and placards urging people to plant more trees. Their unprecedented exhibition of the dreadful effects of deforestation was undoubtedly eye-catching and appreciated by everyone. After the rally, a seminar was arranged. The teachers demonstrated the importance of planting more trees and how the number of these indispensable elements in nature is decreasing day by day with the help of a projector. The students listened to them carefully and took an oath to plant more trees. They also promised to raise awareness among people for tree plantation. The program ended successfully with a vote of thanks to all by Debayon Dhar, Secretary, Class 11. Word notes: unprecedented, অভূতপূর্ব, dreadful, ভীতিজনক, indispensable, অপরিহার্য. 7. Write a report on the prize giving ceremony of your school. Points: date, place, events, prizes. Keshavpur Mohendro Institution observes its prize giving ceremony. এই লেখাটা পুরোটাই ক্যাপিটাল লেটারে লেখা। The annual prize giving ceremony of Keshavpur Mohendro Institution was held on 2nd February, which is also the foundation day of the school. The school premises were decorated with colorful flags and flowers. The ceremony started at 1 p.m. Mr. Raj Kumar Khamrui, the headmaster of the institution, took the chair. The Honorable MLA of Arambagh, Mr. Krishnopodo Shatra, was the chief guest. Other guests included the BDO of the Arambagh block and Mr. Manush Mojumdar, the Kormadhaksha of the Zila Parishad. Mr. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh and Mr. Himangshu Basu, eminent social workers, also graced the occasion. At first, the students of the school garlanded the guests. All distinguished guests were greeted with a loud applause from the crowd. A patriotic song was then sung in chorus by a group of boys and girls. The notable guests present on the dais delivered their valuable speeches. The president of the managing committee summed up the performance of the students in different examinations and academic fields in the previous year. A short cultural program was also organized by the teachers and the students. Lastly, prizes were given away to the successful students in different examinations. The ceremony ended with the national anthem being sung by all present. By Shukanto Ghosh, head boy, Class 11. Word notes: applause, প্রশংসা ধ্বনি, ceremony, অনুষ্ঠান, distinguished, বিশিষ্ট, eminent, বিখ্যাত. Number 8. Write a report on a seminar organized by a club on cancer awareness. You may use the following points: date, place, organizers, policies, preventions. Seminar on cancer awareness reveals certain facts. A seminar was organized by units of National Service Scheme of Rotary Club of Calcutta on the fatal disease of cancer on World Cancer Day on February 4, 2024. The aim of the program was to create awareness about cancer prevention, early detection and treatment. The program was presided by Dr. A.P. Das, renowned doctor and a member of the World Health Organization. The seminar had a full house since all club members attended it. Many speakers discussed various types of cancers, their causes and prevention. Dr. Anirban Kundu pointed out how some infections can cause cancers. He also stressed on the need of vaccinations against hepatitis B and HPV, that is, prevention of cervical cancer, to save the lives of people. Another renowned oncologist, Dr. Suman Bishwas, discussed in detail the cancer screening in women. He said that the PAP in capital letter, PAP, smear test once in a year can save the lives of a lot of women. Dr. Gargi Nandi rued that there is no organized compulsory health insurance system. She said that there should be an easier availability of cancer treatment in West Bengal and India. The chairperson of the seminar, Dr. A.P. Das, stressed on educating the community towards lifestyle choices. He also thanked the National Service Scheme and the Rotary Club of Calcutta for jointly organizing such a seminar. By Chandrani Banerjee, Secretary, Rotary Club of Calcutta. Word notes: oncologist, cancer bisheshoggo, riu dukho kora, detection nirnoy, compulsory বাধ্যতামূলক, renowned বিখ্যাত, prevention প্রতিরোধ, rude অনুতাপ করেছিল। পৃষ্ঠা 357। 9. Recently your school organized a magic show. Write a report on it for the local periodical magazine, HS 2015. Points: date, place, events, enjoyment. Magic show at Saraswati Balika Vidyalaya. This year's Children's Day on 14th November was celebrated with a magic show for the students of class 1 to 5. All the children of the locality were also invited. The children got a lovely surprise when they were greeted with balloons and paper flowers by the great magician D.K. Bose himself at the gate. When the hall was filled, the principal, Srimati S. Gupta, welcomed the magician with a formal address and a bouquet of flowers. There was pin-drop silence when the show finally started at 10 o'clock in the morning. Cards vanished and reappeared out of thin air. Milk drunk by the magician was seen to fill another glass kept on a nearby table. Children in the audience found sweets in their pockets. Trick after trick held the audience spellbound. The sound of applause filled the hall when the show finally came to an end. The children dispersed with wondering eyes and happy grins on their faces by Shormishtha Dhar, Cultural Secretary, Class 11B. Word notes: greeted, শুভেচ্ছা জানিয়েছিল, spellbound, সম্মোহিত, মন্ত্রমুগ্ধ, applause, হাততালি সহ প্রশংসা, trick, কৌশল, dispersed, ছড়িয়ে পড়েছিল, grin, চওড়া হাসি। Number 10. Write a report on a blood donation camp being organized by a club of your locality. Points: date, place, reason, organizers, campaigning, success. Blood donation camp at Bokultola. A blood donation camp was organized by the Bangladeshi. A blood donation camp was organized by the Bongobashi Club at Bokultola on 23rd January to commemorate the birthday of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, notice about the camp had been issued in the local newspaper. Banners and posters inviting the people to donate blood were also put up in popular public places in and around the locality. The camp was presided over by Dr. Arende, the renowned hematologist. A team of doctors worked from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. to ensure proper testing and the smooth functioning of the camp. The camp proved very successful as people participated enthusiastically. It has proved that people have become aware of the importance of donating blood at intervals so that our hospitals don't run short and patients don't suffer. More than 150 pouches of blood will be given to 3 local hospitals which are in immediate need of blood by Subroto Mondol, Secretary বঙ্গবাসী ক্লাব। ওয়ার্ড নোটস প্রিসাইডেড সভাপতিত্ব করেছিল হেমাটোলজিস্ট, রক্ত সম্পর্কে বিশেষজ্ঞ, এনশিওর সুরক্ষিত করা, এনথুজিয়াস্টিক্যালি উৎসাহের সঙ্গে। Number 11. Write a report on a book launching ceremony being 11. Write a report on a book launching ceremony being held in an auditorium. Points: date, place, organizers, audience reaction. Book launch at Muktangon. Quote, The Fall of the Leaves, unquote, a collection of short stories by wbchse was launched amid a select gathering at Muktangon yesterday, the 24th of November. The grandson of a freedom fighter, Mr. Bishas, grew up hearing the stories of how the common folk fought against British imperialism in their own small way. His grandfather passed away a few years earlier, but the stories echoed in his mind. Finally, Mr. Bishas put pen to paper and we got, quote, The Fall of the Leaves, unquote. This is Mr. Bishas' maiden attempt at writing, and he expressed his heartfelt gratitude to his publisher, Penguin India, and to Mr. P.C. Das, the president of the Rotary Club, Kolkata, for organizing the book launch. Hearing a few excerpts from the stories brought tears to his audience. We wish him grand success with the book. By Shandip Guho, Secretary, the Rotary Club. Word notes: imperialism, সাম্রাজ্যবাদ, heartfelt আন্তরিক, gratitude কৃতজ্ঞতা, excerpt উদ্ধৃত অংশ। Number 12. Write a report on a farewell ceremony of a senior teacher of your school. Use the following points. Points: date, name of school, cultural program, students' reaction. To Sir, with love. Students of Hindu school bade farewell to one of our most beloved teachers, Sri Boren Roy, on 2nd April in a short but sweet ceremony. The farewell function was held in the school auditorium, where students of classes 6 to 12 gathered to hear him for the last time. The program started with a felicitation address by the principal, Sri R. Sen. A bouquet and books, Boren Sir's, quote, favorite things, unquote, were presented to him. This was followed by a song sung by the school choir. Boren Sir loves theatre, so the senior classes presented a skit entitled, quote, To Sir, with love, unquote, which was appreciated by both teachers and students. Finally, Boren Sir stood up to address us. There was pin-drop silence as he spoke of his long journey in our school. He said that his presence would be there in the school even in his absence. His students would remain inseparable from him. We all had tears in our eyes even as we clapped and smiled at the end of his speech. By Arunabh Sengupta, head boy, class 11A. Word notes. Felicitation সংবর্ধনা, অ্যাপ্রিসিয়েটেড উপভোগ করেছিল, ইনসেপারেবল অবিচ্ছেদ্য। পৃষ্ঠা 358। Number 13. Write a report on the measures taken in your district to look after the health of the people and suggest what further improvements could be made. Points. Proper care to hospital and nursing home patients. Clinical establishment bill. Infrastructural development. Cleanliness. Qualitative improvement. More doctors and trained health workers needed. Recent measures in health services. With a view to promoting better health services for the people of our district, some positive measures have been taken in recent times. In every hospital and nursing home, patients are given proper care and treatment. Clinical establishment bill is a milestone. It will ensure better services and quality treatment. Importance has been given to infrastructural development and cleanliness. Qualitative improvement is the goal of all the measures taken of late. Introduction of fair price medicine shop and modern diagnostic centers in collaboration with other agencies. Development of neonatal units, successful implementation of MDT and school health program, opening of dialysis units in public hospitals are some of the significant measures that have brought about a change in health services. But this is not enough in respect of the pressure of the patients. It is needed to engage more doctors and trained health workers to improve the present situation. By Priya Roy, Class 11. Word notes. Measures বিধি ব্যবস্থা, মাইলস্টোন উল্লেখযোগ্য ঘটনা, ইনফ্রাস্ট্রাকচারাল পরিকাঠামোগত, কোলাবোরেশন সহযোগ, ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন রূপদান। Exercise 1. Write a report on the observation of World Environment Day in your school. Points. Date, time, relevance, activities, stroke program, conclusion. 2. Write a report on a visit to a place of historical interest on the basis of the following points. Points. Place, date, time, choice of the place, reason and purpose, description, your impression. Number 3. Write a report on a seminar organized on the National Youth Day, birthday of Swami Vivekananda. Points. Place, date, subject, speakers, relevance, final impression. 4. Write a report on a blood donation camp held in your locality. Points. Date, time, venue, organizers, number of persons donating blood, eligibility, future facility of the blood donor, refreshment, thanks. 5. Write a report on the observation of Teachers' Day in your school. You may take the help of the following points. Points. Date, name of the school, introductory speech, cultural program, participation of students, felicitation of teachers, conclusion. 6. Write a report on an art exhibition. Points: date, venue, display, art cafe, sell, donation to the Chief Minister's Fund, appreciation. 7. A symposium was held at Jadavpur University on sustainable solutions for the disposal of plastic wastes. Write a report on the basis of the following points. Points: place, date, importance of a plastic-free world, recycling of plastic wastes, various views of the speakers, resolutions. 8. Write a report on an interesting football match. Points: date, venue, two teams, first half of the game, a goal for any side in the second half, attacks and counter-attacks, joy of the spectators. 9. Write a report on a tour on bicycle. You may use the following points. Points: date, place, tour arrangements, important sites, impression on the mind. 10. The students of your school participated in a traffic control program organized by the Kolkata Traffic Police to observe the Traffic Week. Write a report on the program. You may use the following points. Points: place, date and time, number of students participating, their duties, experience, difficulties faced, reaction and impression.